Hello, this is Page and welcome back to the main menu screen of Rimworld version 1.0. Because we died. Again. A little bit more unfair this time around. Well, let's face it, they've both been quite unfair. But it teases you. You start to get in, you get a nice little settlement established for your little lone person. Everything's moving slowly, but moving nonetheless. Then you get a couple of alpha beavers in. You think, only two. We've got an okay shot here. Everything will be fine. And then the game turns on you. One of the alpha beavers comes at you because they're not too impressed about being shot. And, well, actually, in retrospect, it's probably my fault. I should have beaten it to death. Or no, just knocked it out. Then just let it bleed out and get back and look after myself, rather than beating it continuously with heat stroke. But we only had minor heat stroke, and yet we collapsed. And it all went downhill very, very quickly. But that's another story. We're going to start a new one today. We're going to go with a new colony. So we tried Naked Brutality. Did not work out very well for us. We then went to the Rich Explorer. That went a little bit better, but still not good. So this time around, we are going for the Lost Tribe. Your tribe was destroyed by the great blood machines sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. Now it's time to build up a new home. Since you'll start poor and research slowly, this is a difficult scenario. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Your faction will be a new tribe. Start with 5 people, chosen from 8. We've got a little bit of silver with us, a little bit of pemmican, herbal medicine, a wooden club, a steel ikwa, a jade knife, 2 short bows, a pillar, 3 random pets, and some wood. So at least we'll be able to establish 1 or 2 rooms to get off the cuff with. So let's crack on. Once again, we're playing with Randy Random on rough. Reload any time. On we go. And let's randomize that seed. This time around, we shall be playing on innards. Why not? Let's do innards. Global coverage, we're going to knock up to 50. I just had a flashback of my food poisoning with innards. Not good, not good. Let's generate, see what comes up. Right, that's it's quite a well-distributed planet. Lots of green, which is good. Now, because we're starting with more than one person, we don't necessarily need to go for year-round grow period now. Although I do favour going for something slightly more than say the never or the 30 at the very least. But once again, we're going to select a random site and just pick something sensible. I think I don't really want to be doing arid shrubland or tropical rainforest again. Desert, nah, I'm not sure if I'm that fussed by that. You see, temperate forest, I like it. I like it. I think because I don't really want to be going to play Crash Landing, because that's what we always play when we play Rimworld. So I think I'm trying to settle on a decent setup for the tribe and just see how things crack on, really. But I think we want small hills in the temperate forest. I mean, is it all flat? Is it a very flat planet, this one? Where are we? There we go. I mean, we could play on a river, make it a bit more interesting. Flat. Temperate forest, 40 to 60, 100% on the river as well, so we can build a bridge. That'll be interesting. Marble and limestone. Should we zoom in a little here? I mean, we're quite close to people. Is that going to be a bad thing? Slate and marble. I don't want anything too crazy. Granite, marble and limestone. That's not bad. Small hills. We've got a river. 40 to 60 days. Sounds good. Sounds a little bit easier than the other scenarios we've been going on at. Let's give it a whirl. And this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. So, I don't really need to worry about covering all the bases with obviously one character, because we're going to have 5 this time around. But to have a nice mixture of people would be, you know, needed, should we say. It's quite obvious I'm quite inept at this game at the moment, and it's going to take me a bit of time to warm up. So let us just pause the game here, although this will be instantaneous for you, and we shall find some appropriate people to go ahead with. So back in a jiffy. And you're back in the room. And I think this is going to be the best start for us, considering the terrible, terrible bunch of people I've had to go through to find something which is going to give us a a reasonable start. And we'll go through them quickly here. We have Skunk the Warrior, who's an undergrounder and a psychopath, which is not necessarily a bad thing, really. He is going to be our constructor and miner, mainly. As you can see, not too bad with a club as well, which is going to come in useful. The rest is negligible, really, but because all of these will be incapable of nothing, it means we can always get them hauling or cleaning or doing whatever else we need to do. Then we have Mitriba, the Lawkeeper. This person, or male, should be a social person, mainly. A backup of intellectual. But again, is a good all-rounder, so they can build, they can mine. Again, okay with a club, nothing major. They do have malnutrition, but that shouldn't be anything to worry about too much. Not a good crafter, though, so we'll have to keep you pretty busy. Then we have Core, the Cave Tender. This one will be cook and planter with 9 and 7. Undergrounder, teetotaler, body purist. Not really anything too much to worry about as far as that's concerned. And because we may be building into the rock face, I thought undergrounder wouldn't be too upsetting as far as the traits are concerned with these. But hey, guess we'll see. Then we've got Darklight the Shaman. Darklight is our Eugene, incapable of violent firefighting, cleaning, hauling, or mining, but is an awesome intellectual, great social, and great medical. So you'll just be pottering about, I think. You'll probably down, or be down, or have a lot of downtime. That's probably the best way of saying it, for quite a bit of this. May go a little bit doolal. Is a night owl, but that's nothing to worry about, and is kind. But then again, if you're medical and social, you'll need that anyway. We could get you to craft, worst case scenario, just keep you chipping up some wood, making sculptures. You know, very bad sculptures, but sculptures nonetheless. They can tend as well, so yeah, there's stuff we can use with you. And then we have Ioma, the warrior. This is a pure sort of warrior person, so she's good at shooting and melee. Construction's not too shabby either, crafting, stuff like that. So as you can see from my team skills, it's a nice all-rounder. The only thing we don't really have a passion in for at the moment is plants, but it's high enough to be able to be all right, I think. I've never played this before, this scenario, so well, I guess we'll find out pretty quick. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot, with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Oh! There we are. Let's have a quick look around. Actually, for small hills, it is very small hills, isn't it? Do we have anything we need to worry about initially? Nothing which is standing out right away. Oh, he says. Apart from the one in the far corner, that could be something to worry about. Good. Other than that, nothing major, I don't think. Nothing major. We are going to have to set some work. Oh, is that hill route? Nice. That will be useful. I'll have to set some of that up in a memento. What do we want to do? Where do we want to build? We kind of want to keep it central. I mean, we could use this room here. There's a few buildings here we could use. Or do we just want to build either side of the river? I don't think it's just deep moving water. Shallow moving water. So it's not majorly deep. Shallow moving water. Overhead mountain. I think we should just build around the centre here and just go outwards as much as we need to. There's a guys on the outside here, so that's something to build onto at a later point. I don't think there's any other which are quite near though. There's a few big animals to hunt down, which is awesome. Right. Yeah, not too shabby. So let's just build from the off, I guess. Wood. Gonna get you. Is that a herbal medicine? Yes, yes, yes. Pemmican for the dogs. We get lots of animals here, don't we? So what we got? We've got Spicy the Husky. We've got Rocky the Raccoon. Is that ours? No, that's not ours. Okay. We've got Baldy the Warg. We've got Shorty. There's a quick way of doing this. And that's it. That is it. They have bonds already. Core and Dark Light. Core? Are you an animal guy? Oh, you are. And Dark Light? Not so much, but that's fine. That's fine. Right, so I guess the first thing we need to do is apply some of these weapons to people. So we've got 2 bows. Who were my shooty people? So Skunk's alright. Skunk and Ioma. So you grab that. You grab that. That leaves us with the Pila. I mean the Pila. Is that ranged? I've never used a Pila before. Pila of spears for throwing. They take a long time to throw, but 1 hit can do heavy damage. So what damage does that do, I suppose, is the question to ask. 25. Compared to 11. But it'd be quicker. I mean, can you use the Peeler as a melee weapon? 4.5. Yeah, compared to, I mean, negligible really. Oh no, it's actually the same. So there's no real need to do that. I think I want to keep the short bow for our ranged people. The pillar we won't worry about. Darklight doesn't hit at all, do you? No. So that leaves. I mean, Core likes to shoot. Core likes to shoot. So Meat Brat, is that the Jade Knife? Steel Iqua. What's the damage of you, friend? 6.71 damage per second. 5.64. Wasn't there a Jade Knife somewhere? Move around a bit, guys. There we go. 5.35. So, Meat Brat. You grab that. Do I want to give Core the Jade Knife? I mean, the Jade Knife must be worth some moolah, surely. It is normal. I mean, it's a Jade Knife, though. 5.35 compared to 5.64. No, Core can have that. We're going to sell the Jade Knife and the Peeler. Oh, what are you? Silver. That'd be ours too. They're eating the pemmican. I mean, is that good for you? Preserved mash mixture of fat and plant food. Tastes bland, but not offensive. It lasts a very long time without refrigeration. Suppose I should have made that last time, but we won't worry too much about that. Let's get a room up and going first. Do we want to build into... No, because it's going to be temporary for the time being, isn't it? So let's, first things first, get a wooden wall about yay big. I think that'll do. We're also going to get some people to mine some of this out. We don't have any steel, do we? We don't have anything at the moment. In fact, let's even that out. That will be our storeroom, I think. Can you guys cross this? I know Darklight. Wandering. Come with me. Can you cross easily enough? Fear. Yeah, okay, come up here. Can you cross deeper stuff? You can. It doesn't really slow you down that much either. Well, you carry on doing what you want to do. That's fine. So, I mean, is that steel? It is. We'll leave that up for the time being. That's a good barrier. Stuff will get slowed coming over the river, which will give us time to shoot at it. So we might as well just build in the centre. Let's get some rooms up, I think is the next thing to do. We're going to go for 5 by 5, I think, for the time being. That's 5 by 5 inside. Got to keep people happy, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we fit them one in? Boom. I'll do fine. 5 of those. And we'll put doors on as well. We're also going to need to cut down some wood. We don't really want to give anyone anything to hide behind on this side of the river. So get those cut down as well. As far as a... Yeah, you guys crack on with that. Let's pop that zone in right away. You are going to be... In fact, let's clear all. Chunks and raw resources. Yeah, let's pop all those in. Food and stuff we'll worry about in a moment. I suppose... Or should we just throw it in there? Let's just throw it in there for the time being. So that's... Textiles can definitely go in there. Medicine as well. We're going to throw it all in now. I don't know why I'm messing about really. And then foods can go in there as well. You know what? I did that wrong. We don't want chunks in there, do we? We don't want chunks in there. Stone blocks we want in there. Chunks can go outside. We're not too fussed by chunks. They can go... Where should we put you? We'll put them to the side, I think. Dumping. You can go there. And we shall add the... Putting wood inside because that deteriorates. Yeah, stone trunks on the side. That'll be fine for the time being. They're going up nicely. People are cutting stuff down there. You guys can be taking in. Weapons all need to go into there too, won't they? Now I'll get those out of the way. Animals, well, we'll have to... we'll see which room that Core takes and Darklight, and we'll put those in there. I'm not too fussed about doing the workload at the moment. I'll do that in between this episode and the next. What do we need to do after that? Probably... I mean, is this... Oh, this is mud. There's rich soil on the other side. Am I that fussed by the rich soil for the time being? Probably not. Probably not. We can look at farming on that side when we get to that side. We'll stay on this side for the time being. So let's do a little bit of the old growing zones down here. We will have... We'll give it 3 away. Five by 5. 5 by 5. 5 by 5. 5 by 5. 5 by 5. Stop that. Right, so we're going to have potato. We're going to have corn. We're going to have rice. We're going to have... I mean, heel root, we can just go about getting it. We'll definitely have cotton. Do I start heel root anyway? It takes a while, doesn't it? It means we don't have to go roaming around the map. Do I need it? Do I need it? I mean... Yeah, no, let's not be silly about this. Oh. Alright. Guess we won't be doing that for the time being. Let's go strawberry then. I thought we had enough for heel root. Thankfully there's enough on the map to not worry too much about that. You guys just roaming? Going for a walk? Going for a walk? When there's stuff to be getting on with? Are we out of wood? Is that what that is? They've got plenty of wood. Well, we can at least start restricting them. In fact, dark light, dark light, dark light. You work at night, don't you? So let's sort you out first. So, mood bonus if awake at night, 23 to 6. 11 till 18 is when you need to sleep. So, let's get rid of you. So you will sleep from 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you get 2 recreations. And the rest you work. You work like a dog. And then that will be the other guys. Right, that's it. You knows it. Get going. So they're all going to get busy doing that. We've got a lot more wood being cut down. Have these just sprung up? Sons of bitches. I'm sure I got those. You know what? We're probably going to need to take some more down. Why not? Why not? We've got plenty of places to put it. We do need to expand that zone though. Oh, that didn't work. I mean, is it worth taking... Excuse me. Is it worth taking another layer out? Possible. Possible. Could do that and that. Why not? So they're all being put up. You know what? How rude of me. We haven't even got sleeping spots at the moment. Furniture. We haven't even got beds? Alright, well, we haven't even got beds, supposedly. So, 1, 2, 3. No, this is all wrong. This is all wrong. We need to get rid of all of these. This is terrible. This is terrible. I need these shifting out of here right away. What are you doing? You're cutting the tree. Great. Core. Get rid of that granite. Dark light. Yeah, I'm sorry, son. I don't know. I don't know. We could probably start speeding this up a little now. Oh, we've got 2 rooms officially. These can all go as well. You can go. I mean, we can start assigning people their own rooms. Just pick the nicest to get done there. Darklight. Ioma. Ioma is not happy. What's up, Ioma? Insulted. I've been directly insulted. What an awful person. Who was that? Who insulted you? Go and chill out. Go and chill out. We can expand that a little bit more. That steel just keeps on giving. So we're almost complete with the rooms, which is great. It seems like everyone has decided they're going to do what they're going to do. Darklight, do you not construct? You attempt to. Wandering. Not aside to constructing? Hey, Darklight, I'm very, very happy for you to have a go at making up your bedroom whilst you're awake. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Structure, not structure, furniture. Hey, Darklight, we're going to get crazy. We're going to go crazy. We're going to get you to put down a wood floor in your room. See what you think of that. Give it a whirl. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, you may enjoy it. You may enjoy it. Oh, already exists. No, I think for someone who has no construction talent whatsoever, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. I mean, he's about learns 35% quicker. Is that right? Is that because his intellectual's up? I don't know how it gets affected. Guess we'll find out. Are we out of wood? Is that why you've stopped? Can you cut? You can cut. Have a blast. Yeah, this one's a little bit closer. Give this one a whirl. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You can't fail at cutting a tree unless you like take your own arm off or something. A group from League of Northeast Gola are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Oh, that's nice. Look at him go. Oh, you know, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Are all the animals with core now? Core's going to be our guy. I think Core's our guy. Again, didn't really pay much attention to the animal trait. Core and Ioma. Ioma is our hunter. I suppose it makes sense to put one of the animals onto Ioma. What can you do? You can be released, rescued and hauled. What about the others? Well, hang on, because there's a bond there already. And we know you can haul, rescue, release. I mean, what about actual like aggression, as it were? Is there a way of noting that? Like, who'd be better attacking? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just put you onto Ioma. That's the safe thing to do. Lots of animals. Lots and lots of animals. Right, so that's up. That's good. Darklight is now asleep. Let us put down some more floor. Everyone gets a floor. It's the least I can do for you. It's the least I can do. As far as planting's concerned, what have we got so far? Strawberry plant, a little bit of cotton planting. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, we've expanded that as well. See, this is the sort of speed I'm used to working at. This is good. This is all good. We're going to need to get some foodstuffs going, aren't we? Pemmican's at 84. I think we'll sort out the workload in between episodes, and then we'll look at making some crafting tables and some crafting rooms opposite here. Oh, you know what? I didn't even pay attention to that before you disappear. Who's my social guy? Who's my social guy? Mitra. It's Darklight, ironically. You know what? We're going to do Mitra Bar. Because you're awake, Darklight is asleep. Go and have a quick word with Teddy before they go. So they'll buy the pillar off us. And we can buy... I think I want to keep the pillar. There's nothing there I really want. I mean, we could take the survival meals. Wouldn't make much difference. Medicine again. Yeah. No, that's fine. You go. You carry on. And I think this is where we'll leave this episode. We've established a base. And it's nice to have lots of people. Research is probably paramount, so we can start building some more advanced stuff. But other than that, I'm happy. So we shall leave it here. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.